What is going on, everybody? I'm Ryan with the Accidental Overlander. I have made it up here to the George Washington National Forest, and it is raining right now. So I had a feeling it was going to. When I was rolling up, it was looking like I had storms on both sides of me, and we are going to try to do something a little different. If you're a fan of my cooking, I am sorry, but we are going to try these backpacking hiker freeze-dried meals today. This whole time I didn't bring anything else. Our friends Brian and Bianca were gracious enough to let me borrow their one burner stove, so I didn't even have to bring our big stove, which is awesome. So packing was extremely easy. I'm almost jealous. If these meals are good, I might do this every once in a while because it made packing so easy. All I need is a pot to boil water with, basically, and a spoon. So I have a plan. I found a campsite the last time I was here that it's pretty small, but the view from it was also incredible. It's right on the side of the mountain, but it's also, I have to drive pretty far to get there, and if it's taken up, then I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So hopefully that's not that big of a deal. I'm not sure what this rain's gonna do, but we are gonna get on this road and then try to make it to camp before dark. It's a little bit tough to see if there are a lot of people here or not. The first couple sites are easy to see and there weren't anybody there, but the way everything is like grown, you can't really see into all the campsites unless you walk back to them. And since we are here for a specific one, I have not walked back to one yet. Alright, so I made it. The site is sweet. It's not a lot of space, like I said, and it's not going to be a fun site to try to back into. But it's been raining and there's no puddles. I just got to kind of decide where I want to tent, and we should be good. Can't see the road or anything. I can't even see my car, and it's right at the front. But backing into it's not going to be a fun task. So let's get started with that. Alright, this is home for the night. I might try to do something different with this awning tonight. See if we can do it coming off the back rather than the side. I'm not sure. The tent is definitely going to be a tight fit. Of course, this GoPro is not even waterproof. I need a spring for one of those. That way it doesn't matter if it starts raining or not. If you do get this tent, I would suggest switching out the guy lines because they suck. I've been meaning to do it, I've just been lazy on it. But yeah, they're very sticky and not very fun to work with. But other than that, I'm liking the tent so far. Just heard a tree fall, which is always fun. I don't think I got too, these look pretty alive. But yeah, no wind or anything. Maybe it was just a branch, but either way, something big fell. Are we all tied up? Think it'll work? Let's set up some sleeping quarters. So I know it's not a foolproof plan, but what I like to do is just set up a towel. That way I don't have to just keep taking my shoes on and off. I can get things set up. I was packing so light I was able to grab this sleeping pad, which will just blow up on its own. So that's cool. I got a sleeping bag, but I don't know how much I'm going to need it. And I still want to try to get this awning set up. That would be nice. So usually I set the awning up on the side, which I've only done a couple times. I feel like the awning is going to be too big for me to have it go off the back of it real nice. Where I think I've heard like of those moon shades, one of those would probably be pretty nice, but I don't have one of those. So I'm going to see if I can rig up the one I do coming off the back, and we'll see how that goes. And I missed the meetup that I really wanted to go to last month with Cova Overland, so that was a little bit of a bummer, but I'm out here now. I'll be able to come out here next week, and you know, as much as I love meeting new people, it's also nice to be out here by yourself, just being able to listen to the stream. I didn't bring the big table because we're not doing a lot of cooking, so I'm actually going to be cooking out of the back of the car basically, or boiling water out of the back of the car, and I'm kind of waiting on that too. I want to make it higher than the back door so I can easily close it and open it. So we'll see. What do you think? For work, it'll give me a little something. See what happens if it really starts raining though too. But either way, I got something to put a chair under. I'm pretty proud of it, and that's all that matters. So what I kind of do is I would go to REI and pick up little things here and there. And then whenever I would go, I would usually grab one bag of food. That way I'm not grabbing a lot because I know I'm not using them. So I have a few bags. So we got a chicken pesto, a classic spaghetti and meat sauce, and a beef stroganoff. It's always good to get your choices down. So we're doing chicken pesto or classic spaghetti meat sauce. Put your votes in now. Let's try this chicken pesto. So I'm gonna be using this single burner butane stove. Let's see if I can do this butane thing correctly. All right. But all we're doing basically is boiling water, throwing it in here, mixing it up, and waiting 10 minutes. I'd rather it be too, I think, watery than too dry. See how this is. Smells good. Doesn't look bad. It's really hot. I'm pretty good. I'm gonna thank the Outdoor Gear Review because he's always backpacking and stuff. And he's the one that tipped me off to buy one of these long spoons, so I'm not getting my hand all dirty. I'm glad I put extra water in it. But yeah, might just chill for a little bit and then I'll probably go to sleep. So, taking our time today. Actually, almost just went in and kind of rested again. Just that stream, the sound of it can just put you to sleep. And obviously I woke up a few times last night too. I keep kind of testing it out. I did spray my tent with permethrin for the first time. Last time I just had my clothes sprayed. And I'm definitely seeing a difference with the amount of like spiders that were crawling on it last time and the amount of bugs that are on it this time. Maybe brush our teeth and start the day. The sun is out, so I'm not really going to need the awning or anything. But I want to get things packed up so that way when I want to leave, it's not going to be a big deal. I can just go. And I'm glad I was kind of forced into putting that awning in a different way. But obviously now I'm kind of happy about that awning because if I had one that went off to the side, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. And I've been to a few sites here where a side awning wouldn't work, so it's kind of cool to have that one be so versatile where I could put it on either side. Maybe I'll do a video just kind of on that awning. I have to tell you, I just love it out here. I know some people don't really like hanging out alone and by themselves and all that stuff, but I do not mind it at all. I can sit out here. It makes it hard to film these videos sometimes because I can sit in this spot probably for at least 30 minutes, an hour, just listening to the stream and the birds and watching what the sun's doing, going through the leaves of the trees and just enjoying it. I would eventually get a little bit bored of it, but that's why we also can go up and do other things. But just the pure and utter silence, the weather is perfect. It's not too hot, even though there's no breeze. There is no rain. But yeah, I have no problem sitting here in silence for the next hour just listening to stuff. And it makes it hard to go find the next adventure. I don't know if I'm a true overlander because I just enjoy the camping aspect of it so much. I like driving and finding the new campsites too, but I can just sit here when I find a new campsite and just enjoy it for what it is, and then move on to the next one and basically do the same thing. Thank you for everybody who's subscribing so far, liking the videos, and hopefully we can just keep this channel going. My dream is to get people that are kind of on the fence about camping and want to try it, give them the confidence to go out and at least try it once or twice. You got to try it twice. You can never try anything once. You got to try it twice. And I just want to give them the confidence saying, you know, if I can do it, I had no camping experience, you guys certainly can too, and I want to help you get out there and find places to camp. As always, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. I will figure out the answer if I don't know it. First couple times, it's a smart idea to get out at a state park or something, but once you get out here, state parks almost, you know, they're not quite the same. I haven't been to a state park since I've been dispersed camping yet. Well, this is new. It's looking pretty big. I cannot drive over this one.
Keep an eye out for next episode where I test my balance, finally get to use some recovery gear, and see if I can move this tree out of my way.